Well, I think the main mistake that the Spanish government did, from my point of view, is to let it go so far as that there had been an actual referendum. It could have been stopped before, trying to come to an agreement with the Catalan government. The Catalan government was very stubborn. They wanted to have a vote, a popular vote, and they even convinced most of the Catalan population that that was the right thing to do. But the right thing to do is to keep the law. Well, Article 155 of our Constitution is inspired in Article 37 of the Fundamental Law of Germany. It's almost literally copied from there. And you know what it states is simply that the government may have the right to interfere into the doings of a certain autonomous community in case that it breaks the Constitution, or in case that it in certain say it goes against the general interest. It doesn't specify how to do it. I mean, it specifies the procedure to be followed. In the case that it should be applied, it means that the government may be in charge of fulfilling some of the competences that have already been given to the autonomous community of Catalonia, but not necessarily to take over all the to take over the government of that particular autonomous community. For instance, the government may take the leadership of the local police, the regional police. People have different opinions on how much it would take. I think it would take for about a week. It could be very quick, if particularly considering that the governing party in Spain has already an absolute majority in the Senate. So it won't have to be bargained with other political groups. Although before putting it into practice, I think it would need to be negotiated with the opposition. The leadership, the independentists have been very intelligent in trying to ask for something that did in fact happen in the United Kingdom, which was the Scottish referendum. But we have to think that there's no constitution in Britain. There's no written constitution. So all the sovereignty lies in Parliament. If Parliament, through a majority of votes, decides that this could be voted in Scotland, there's no restriction. But there is a restriction in the Spanish constitution and in any other constitution of Europe